Guys, Ogs from the US, it's my honor to announce to you that the international bloody break is over. And the second good news for Chelsea fans is that we don't have any major injury. Yes!
Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes!
The only worry we had in this international break was Ben Chilwell. Chile was taken off in one game before the last one, but after a few days he was good, back in training, doing his thing. And I wanna publicly thank Gareth Southgate for not playing him in today's game, because that was going to be very stupid from him. So I have to thank him for leaving Chile on the bench and not risking him for a bad injury. Another worry that I had was Hakim Ziyech, because he was targeted. The last game he played against Central Africa, he was really targeted. Everybody wanted a piece of Hakim Ziyech, and the man is very tough on the field, and he showed it. After the game he was very angry and he wanted even to punch somebody. I love that attitude. But he's fine now. I'm not gonna tell you that 100% of our players are safe and ready, because you never know. Injuries can happen even after the game. So we need to assess them, let them get back home, and probably on Friday, when Frank Lampard is going to give his press conference, we can know a little bit more about injury list. But overall, we did very good in this international break when it comes to injuries. So this video is my last international report. Can you believe it? And it's gonna take 4 months before we see another bloody international break. It's gonna be in March, but it's not all, because African Cup of Nations is going to be in January. I'm not 100% sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but many people are saying that it's gonna be in January, and we could lose Edouard Mendy and Hakim Ziyech yet again for a month. But you know what? Let's enjoy them right now until the time comes and we can worry about it. Now let's just take advantage of their presence and win as many games as possible. And even if they leave for African Cup of Nations, we will be fine. I think Peter Cech is going to be in goal. And yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi is going to take advantage of the situation and have more playing time. So we all set, we all good. Okay, let me go back and report about what happened yesterday between Brazil and Uruguay. Thiago Silva played 93 minutes. I was fuming because they were winning 3-0 and I wanted that coach to take Thiago Silva out and give him some rest. But Thiago is the captain, and national teams also want to win games. Okay, they want their captain to be on the field, and it's just difficult to, take somebody like Thiago Silva off. But thanks God that he didn't get injured. But it's going to be a very tough time for him. Going back to London, he has to fly for more than 20 hours. Jet lag, fatigue, time difference, all that, man. So I don't think he's going to be on Saturday. He's going to get some rest, because he's a human being like you and me. Unless something impossible happen and everybody else is sick or injured in that defense, and then we can force Thiago Silva. Or who knows, maybe Frank Lampard can give him 30 minutes or 45 minutes, I don't know. But for him to play 90 minutes, I doubt about it. And you have to understand, it's the nature, man. 36 years old, playing in the Premier League, and he's been complaining about having some serious headache because of, it's the Premier League. A lot of headers, a lot of pressure in the box. He's been suffering with headache, and hopefully it's not that bad, and he's going to get used to that situation in the Premier League. So fingers crossed, he's fine, and I'm waiting for him against Rennes next week in the Champions League. Andreas Christensen was in the losing side of Denmark. They played against Belgium. They lost 3-1, something like that. And Andreas Christensen played 90 minutes. Why I am talking about him? Because we could see him potentially in the defense on Saturday. We don't know if Frank Lampard is going to use Tony Rudiger or Andreas Christensen, because he doesn't look like he trusts Tomori. So my choice is going to be Tomori, but Frank Lampard's choice could be Andreas Christensen or Antonio Rudiger. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. Andreas Christensen is not a bad player. Everybody knows about it. He can give you a great world-class performance today, and tomorrow he's like a Sunday league player. So consistency is the key here with Andreas Christensen. Also physicality and his mental state. He got distracted all the time. He got bullied, and that is like natural. Look at his body, man. He's afraid of other strikers and all that. So Christensen, I remember him giving us some great performances and won a lot of games for us. I'm gonna have to respect him. And if Frank Lampard decides to go for him, we have to support the boy, because we need everybody in that tough period of Christmas. We are going to play almost after every 3 days, so we need everybody fit and ready. I'm gonna support Andreas Christensen. Let's talk about Tammy Abraham, my own brother. Tammy played 15 to 20 minutes with England in the last game, and it's all good. I think Gareth wanted to keep everybody happy, so he gave him some minutes. And let's face it, when you have Harry Kane in your team fighting with you for the same position, it's gonna be very difficult for you. So I am not expecting Tammy Abraham to play many games with England, but he could be a very good cover for the next few years. And if he imposes himself at Chelsea Football Club, he can also fight for the #1 spot in the England national team. And who knows, Danny Ings is injured now, and we all know that Harry Kane is injury prone. So when he's injured, maybe Tammy Abraham can take advantage of the situation. But I'm so happy because he's going to be fresh for Saturday. Next up, we're going to talk about Mason Mount and his brother Declan Rice. Haha, brother from another mother, right? So Rice scored and Mason Mount also scored. Rice is a Chelsea loanee at West Ham. Yeah, I wish. So if you haven't watched the video that I made about Declan Rice and his situation, please go to the second channel, Fans FC, and you will see some great content, exclusive content over there, and support our second channel. Anyways, Mason Mount, beautiful game, and he was, for me, he was the man of the match. And you can understand why, because I am biased. I'm a Chelsea fan. I will always back my boy. But you can make a case with Foden, who scored a couple goals and all that. But for me, overall, I will always support my boy and say that he was the best on the field. What do you expect me to say? Haha, a biased guy here. Anyways, guys, all the jokes aside, Mason Mount masterclass. Because last game, remember, many people tried to blame him for everything that happened, but who cares? Everybody can have an off day in life. So in football, it's the same. That's it from me, guys. Let me know what you think about everything that happened in this international break. Are you happy that we are going to have a lot of games in the Premier League, Champions League, and no more international breaks until March 2021? God bless. Think outside the box, and see you in the next one.